Hey everyone, I'm here on the Huge Quiz website. I've been doing this a lot lately. It's a lot of fun, a lot of great geography quizzes on here. And I was recently doing a video on the richest neighborhood in each city, and I just got interested in looking at some of the neighborhoods. I was looking at on this site they have knowing the different neighborhoods in U.S. cities. So I was like, well, I'll know San Francisco really easily. It's the city I know the most, so I'll do Pittsburgh. And then I went to Pittsburgh and I was like, oh my, I did awful. You know, there are 90 neighborhoods. I got probably, maybe 20 of them. I did awful. So I was like, well, maybe I won't know San Francisco that well. I clicked on it and I was like, okay, I'm not going to know this very well. Um, but I thought it'd be fun to do it. I like to do things I'm not going to 100%. So just to see how well I can do. 117 neighborhoods. I like to do 100. That's my goal. I'm not sure I'll get 100, but I like to set my goal pretty high. Um, but yeah, this is just a lot of fun. So when I was doing that video, I didn't include San Francisco on part one, but for the city, it's actually a neighborhood called Clarendon Heights, and I'd never even heard of it before. I was like, well, I'm not going to do very well in this video if the single wealthiest little neighborhood is something I've never heard of. But it makes sense. It's in the Twin Peaks area of the Heights. Um, but because of that, I'm going to just try to. I didn't realize it'd be broken up to this many things. I'm looking at it. I'm like, there's no way I'll know all these. But we'll see how well I can do. I think I can do okay, but we'll see if I can get 100. So we'll start with Presidio Marina, Fort Mason. Let me zoom in a little bit. Oops, not that much. Fisherman's Wharf, Embarcadero, the Embarcadero. Well, off to a great start here, isn't that? That's delineated for the Embarcadero. Okay. That's Coit Towers. That's Telegraph Hill. And then you got North Beach. I'm not sure why it's called North Beach. I think maybe before land was reclaimed, that was, I don't know, honestly, the waterfront. But then there's also South Beach. That's South Beach. Where the Giant Stadium is? I thought that was called China Basin. All right, well, that's not what I thought That's not what I thought South Beach was. Okay, well, all right. I get a freebie. I didn't actually know that one. All right, so let's go Financial District. And then Chinatown. Union Square. Whoops. Nob Hill. And then that's Russian Hill, where Lombard Street is, the crookedest street in the world or whatever. Lower Nob Hill. Lower Nob Hill. What is this thing? All right, so that's Civic Center. Oh, that's the beautiful Tenderloin. Don't want to miss out on that one. What do you got? Western Edition. That's what? That's not what I thought. Western Edition. I thought that was more over here. All right, so Japantown. And then Pacific Heights. I didn't realize that much would count for Pacific Heights. Lower Pacific Heights. What is that hole right here? That's a big area to be missing. I thought that's called Western Addition. What is this? It's that part of town with the big churches. Right? Why? I don't know what this and why it would be called something different. I thought that was called Western Addition. Oh, that one's Cow Hollow. Only that much counts as Cow Hollow. I thought Cow Hollow was everything between Marina and Pacific Heights. Yeah, I'm familiar with the city, but not super familiar with it. To not know this is pretty sad. That's a well-known part of town. All right, so let's see. Go to Hayes Valley. And then that's Alamo Square, where the painted ladies are. And we got the Lower Haight. And then just the regular Haight, Ashbury. What is, oh, Buena Park, or Buena Vista. Or, yeah. Oh, Panhandle. And then north of the Panhandle. North of the Nopa? I think it's just called Nopa. Nopa. No? What is that? That's where, oh, that's USF. That's Lone Mountain. And then what is that? Oh, yeah, Anza Vista. Is Buena Vista, yeah. Then Laurel Heights, a lot of heights, especially around Twin Peaks. And then that's Presidio Heights. Yeah, these over here, that's a very well-known part of town to not know those. That's just a street. What street is that? I don't know well enough to know the streets. That's not Van Ness. This is Van Ness. I don't know. I'm not sure what that's called. I'm not sure why I would have a separate. Oh, maybe it's called. Is it Lower Russian? There's no Lower Russian Hill, is there? No. All right. All right. Let's go to what I know. Let's go to what I know instead of guessing everything. We got the Inner and Outer Richmond. It's a weird polygon. I thought it'd be, way more counts as Outer Richmond than Inner. And then Seacliff. This is the neighborhood that I thought was going to be the wealthiest one, income and housing value, but no, it was that Clarendon Heights down here that I never heard of and didn't even know exactly where it was. Lincoln Park. God, I'm a horrible typist. What is that? That leaves. Is that Baker Beach? What is this? Baker Beach? Baker State Beach? What is this? I thought this was just. Oh, you know what? This is Sutro Heights. Man, I cannot spell. Yeah, Sutro Heights. And then what is this? This is like another street. I mean, like this is Presidio Heights, right? Because I mean, when I think of Presidio Heights, I literally think of this oval with the huge houses. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I don't know the city very well. We'll go Golden Gate Park. It's just literally the park. Dubose Triangle. And then this is This will be Ashbury Heights, if that's, yeah. And then that makes that, what is that called? Is that Coal Valley? Is that where, yeah, I need to, I like this. This is a really good map. I like the, but it's so, I don't know. I don't know what that's called. And then this little square, what is that? It's nothing special. Why would that be a whole separate thing? All right. Okay. Okay, so that's UCSF. That's Parnassus Heights. And then you have the inner and outer Sunset. That much counts as outer Sunset, really? And only that counts as inner Sunset? That much is outer. I always thought Park Presidio is what divided inner and outer, or whatever. So then it's inner and outer Parkside. Inner Parkside. Outer Parkside? Oh, just Parkside. So then this is, oh, this is, I would normally think that if you live there, that's going to be Golden Gate Heights, but that's only the hilly part of it, not the, that's, I don't know how the actual lines are divided on this. I mean, I'm, again, not from the city, so. But Golden Gate Heights implies you're in the mountain or the hilly part, not the regular Sunset part. But folks in the Sunset trying to put themselves in the Heights. All right. Yeah, that's the part of town I'm just not going to know. All those rich folks in the Heights. I know some of the names. I don't know exactly where they are, though. I know this is West Portal. And then down here is Park Merced. I don't know what that neighborhood is. It's almost like it's the hood or something, like it's poor student house. I don't know what it is, honestly, for SF State. That's Stonestown, the big mall. Hey. Is that Merced Heights? Is that what that's called? You can always just take a name of a neighborhood and add Heights to it. There's probably, yeah, probably one that has that name. And then that's Lakeside, Lake Shore. And then what is there's somebody there's like this a street. This is just a street. I don't know what street that is. Or why it would be a different neighborhood, but whatever. Yeah, I'm not going to get all of them, so those ones that are like a street, it's kind of weird. And the Embarcadero, come on, man. All right, so I know there's one called Diamond Heights. I have no idea where it is. We'll see. It's in the Heights area. Yeah, there it is. I'll take it. I don't really know it, but Diamond Heights. That sounds like doesn't sound like a poor neighborhood. This is Glen Canyon Park. I'm not sure if that's gonna be what the neighborhood's called. Glen Canyon Park, Glen Park. Man, that's that part of town, man. Oh, there's one called St. Francis Wood. Another one, I'm not sure where it is. Right there. It just sounds so pretentious, and it doesn't sound like a poor neighborhood either. I mean, Mount Davison, would that be a neighborhood? Yeah, okay, well. Yeah, that part of town, I don't know. There's Ocean View Hill. It's down there somewhere. Oh, I just took Ocean View. Man, what is this is a big neighborhood right here. I'm trying to think of the other heights. There's a bunch of heights. I mean, I already got Laurel Heights, Parnassus Heights, and Ashbury Heights, and Clarendon Heights, Golden Gate Heights, Presidio Heights, Merced Heights. And there's other ones too, other parts of town, but there's still more. Oh, there's Westwood Heights. No. All right, let's go to a different part of town. I have no more heights. Let's go to south of Market. Literally south of Market. South of Market. That's a lot that counts for south of Market. What is this little thing right here? Why would that be a separate name? That wouldn't be called Mid-Market, would it? Mid-Market? No, that's Mid-Market. Upper Market? There isn't upper. Where is Upper Market? That's Upper Market. Okay. Well, where's Castro's? I thought that would be... What is this? I don't know what that's called. Well, this big one's going to be Mission, but... Right? But then that's not even where the actual mission is. The actual mission's over here, right? The Mission Dolores. And that's the park. Huh, that's weird. But there's Mission Heights. There's always a something and then Heights. Or not Mission Heights. Oh, no, Dolores Heights. The Mission Dolores and then Dolores Heights. Okay, and then that's... I mean, that's... When I think of the mission, that's like literally what the part of town I'm thinking of. Right there. I mean, I know there's an outer mission. Is there an inner mission? Mission Dolores Park? It was... Oh, I just typed in Mission Dolores. Okay, well, while I'm at it, let's get outer mission while I haven't remembered. Okay, that's down there. Noe Valley. That's a nice part of town because no one knows about it. And that's Eureka Valley. Eureka Valley. I know this city. Look at that. Look at that. But I don't know that. What is this? This is whatever this is called is probably the name of that park. Whatever this looks like a construction site. Honestly, I don't know what this is. Probably a Heights. Probably something Heights. All right, so let's get to the more industrial areas. This is yeah, I thought that was China Basin. That was South Beach. Yeah. All right. Anyway, that's Mission Bay. And then I'm not sure where Mission Rock is. I don't think that's a part of town. I think it's a new development, but I don't know exactly where it is. And then what is this? That's a whole separate thing for the Bay Bridge entering the city. I mean, is this called Bay Bridge? Huh. I mean, the tech bros coming to town definitely increased the cost of living and all that, but you can say other things. This part of town was pretty sketchy before all the tech stuff came here. When you came off the bridge, you came into the welcome to beautiful San Francisco in this real sketchy part of town. Yeah, the Giant Stadium wasn't there. It was all kind of rough around there. All right, so this is Potrero Hill. That used to be kind of rough too. I had a friend that lived there. They got gentrified. It's real nice now. This is just all industrial. I don't know what this is. Freeway interchange. It's got to be loud. New apartments, new apartments. All this is new apartments. This was all industrial. This is like an artist rendering. It doesn't even look real. Wow. That looks like an artist rendering. All right. But I have no idea what that's called. It was probably just something industrial, and now it has like a cute name. Like that. That's what they do in a lot of places. They give it like a cute name. I think that's called Dog Patch. I thought more of it was called Dog Patch than that. We got Bernal Heights, more heights, but that's a different part of the town. Got this thing. That's pretty interesting looking. I didn't know that park. And look at these apartments. Oh, is that what those are? Looks kind of cool from aerial. You can see the sense of, or get the sense of the hill right there without even the 3D aspect. Wow, yeah, whatever that neighborhood is called, probably the name of that park, which I do not know. All right, so let's go down here. This is called Crocker Amazon. I've never known why it's called that. It was named that way before anything to do with Bezos. I'm not sure why it's called that. Now, this is Excelsior, very off the beaten path part of town. And that green space is McLaren Park, right? Yeah, and then Sunnydale. I knew someone that lived there. It's kind of a rough spot. Oh, Viz Valley. Visitas, I think it's with the C, right? Visitacion Valley. Viz Valley. Yeah. Then Portola. Bayview. Bayview Heights. No. Hunters Point. Probably the single poorest part of town, but they're gentrifying that too. I think there's new housing out there too. India Basin is that part along the water. Sorry, my head was blocking some of that. So that's India Basin. I thought more of that. I thought all this was counted as India Basin. Huh. I don't know what this is called. That's all very industrial. That's part of the old shipping. Yeah. Yeah, it probably has a cute name to it nowadays. What is that? That's oh, Silver Terrace. A lot of terraces too. There's a Mission Terrace, right? No, not Mission Terrace. Marie? No, there is a Mission Terrace. Watch, there is a Mission Terrace. And it's that. Not what I thought it was going to be. What's down here? Oh, that's Candlestick Park. Or Candlestick Point. And that, oh, this, you know what this neighbor is called Bret Hart. Like, not the wrestler, but like with a T at the end of Hart. I don't know why. I don't know why. And then what is this? It's a tiny little thing to be. That's a hill when you come into town. That little hill has its own name. Bayview? No, Bayshore Heights? Something like that. I don't know. There's a tennis course? Oh, no. No clue what that is. And then what is this? This looks way different. Oh, this is all industrial. The other side of the highway it's a hill with, so that's one thing about Pittsburgh and San Francisco. You just have a hill, and so you can see the steepness of this. So this is like a little pocket here. It's on its own, and it has its own name, but I have no idea what that name is. Yeah, there's that one with the weird apartments in that park. That Yeah, I'm not gonna probably know much more of these. You know what? There's one called Forest Hills and one called watch. There's one called and right next to it is called Forest Knolls, and it's so dumb because yep, I remember that. I didn't know exactly where they were, but I just know that a hill is a knoll, and it's just kind of like Forest Hills at the Forest Knolls. It was just kind of a joke, but yeah, I didn't know exactly that's where they were, but I'll take it. 80. I'm up to 83. That's not good. Oh, I missed this one. That's Ingleside. That's yeah. I'm skipping around too much. I actually know some of these. Ingleside Heights. No. Isn't that? Yeah, apparently not. What else is down here? Yeah, this doesn't look like hills right here. This just looks, but I don't know what it's called. I wonder, does this count up here? Treasure Island. So yeah, Yerba Buena then. Yerba Buena. Oh, Yerba Buena. Okay, that counts as neighborhoods. Yeah, interesting to see if they ever develop that. I mean, there's plenty of space. How is this not the Embarcadero? That's not what that's what people call it. Whatever this is called, I've never heard of that being a different name for where the bridge enters. These industrial spots probably have some kind of cute name after it's been developed. I don't know what any of this is going to be called. A lot of parking. I've said before, there's not much space in San Francisco, but that's a lot of parking right here. What is this? That's ripe for redevelopment. That can't be all being used. Well, there's a lot of cars there, a lot of trucks, a lot of empty spots too, though. Yeah, what some of these are called, I have no idea. This one's kind of bothering me, though. I know this part of town. I have to. I walk everywhere when I'm there. It's called... No. That's not going to be it. But there's a neighborhood called Laguna Honda. It's on Twin Peaks. Yeah. I'm nowhere near 100. Even if I scratch a few more out, I'm nowhere near 100. 87. Like the one that's right in the heart of Twin Peaks. It's probably, obviously not going to be poor folks here. It doesn't look super rich though. Actually, it doesn't look. It looks pretty normal San Francisco. Huh. Yeah, I don't know what that's called. Their houses are probably worth millions, but they're not like, this is not super fancy Twin Peaks I was expecting. What is this? This is driving me crazy. Just regular old San Francisco. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why that would be a... And this one here, this is a very prominent part of town. No, I thought that's Western Addition, but something, yeah. What else is on here? Nothing. That's about it. I got nothing else. Is there a Balboa Heights? No. Corona Heights, Corona Heights, Corona Heights, Corona Heights. I still have 88. I think that was the last one I think I know. The other ones I don't think I know. I might not have even heard of them if I was told what they were. This is a street. I don't know. This is right by SF State University. know what that's called. I thought it was all called Ingleside or Ingleside Heights. This is a high school. It's a huge parking lot. Oh, that's City College, isn't it? That's City College. What is... Yeah, I think I'm done. I don't have anything else. This is just a street. I don't know why this is called something special. I would have thought Presidio Heights because of that. This I thought was called Cow Hollow. I don't know what this is called. I don't know why this would be something different than Cow Hollow. This... Yeah, I don't know. Why would this be a different name? I'm trying to think. This is a really well-known part of town. Why would this be a different name? Wow, that looks like earthquake damage on the roof there. Look at that. What if that is old earthquake damage? Or it's just crappy old part of San Francisco. Of course, this really isn't that... Yeah, it's a little rough around there, but not that bad. What is that called? All right. I'm doing all this. This is crazy. I don't know any more of these. So, 88. That's all right. That's all right. Yeah, I mean, the fact that the south central part of the city is the part that I got a lot missing makes sense. That's the part of the town I'm the least familiar with. Some of these, again, probably cute names, and these, I don't know. Those are the ones I should know, but don't. So I'm going to stop it here and quit. Does it tell you the answers? It does not tell you the answers. Oh, that sucks. Oh, no, it does. 20 missed. Polk Gulch is the... Oh, my... I knew that one. That was the one I was just looking at. Rincon Hill, I always just said where they were. Lake Street, that was one of those streets. That's that one that was near Park Merced. It was a street. That's going to be Lake Street. Sunnyside, Sunnydale. Union Street. Where's Union Street? Would that be the one that's Cow Hollow? Union Street? Merced Manor. That was one of those ones down there. Midtown Terrace. Where would that be? Where's Mid... I don't know which one of those ones I missed that would have been Midtown. Northern Waterfront. Is that the real name of the Embarcadero? The Northern Waterfront? Little Hollywood. University Mound. Presidio Terrace. That's where those big houses on the Oval are. Westwood Park. Westwood Highlands. I put in Westwood Heights. That counts. I'm counting it. Balboa Terrace. I put in Balboa Heights. I'm counting it. Cayuga. Apparel City. Produce Market. See, those are the ones. Those are going to be those cute industrial area. Apparel City. Produce Market. Would that be that little tiny square that was mid-market? No. Produce Market. Sherwood Forest. St. Mary's Park. And Central Waterfront would have been the one that's Dog Patch and India Basin. Is that Central Waterfront? The one that's the Bay Bridge. That wouldn't... It was just said where these were. It doesn't say which ones they are. 20 hardest. These are the 20 hardest ones. Oh, the 20 hardest ones that I got. Yeah, no one knows Bret Hart. I don't really know Bret Hart either. Just the stupid name of it. I don't know why it's called that. And then no one knows Forest. That's another one. That Forest Knolls and Forest Hills. That's not really one I knew, just because. And then no one knew Clarendon Heights. Yeah. Aquatic Park. I just typed in Fort Mason. Gave it to me. Lincoln Park, Fort okay. Yeah. I mean, I think I did okay. I did better than people that aren't from there, I think. I'm curious to how well people that are from there. I think even if you're from there, you don't know all the heights around the Twin Peaks, right? Unless you live around there. Because if you don't, those are such windy roads. You don't really go up there unless you're going up to the actual viewpoint. But or you hang out with the rich folks. Those aren't my people. My people are in Sunnydale and Potrero, Sunset. But yeah, I'm going to shut this off. There's also another one for LA. I'm probably going to just literally do it right after this one. I'll change my shirt and I'll do one for LA. We'll see. I'll be curious how well I do on that one. But yeah, check out Huge Quiz. A lot of fun. California, especially for San Francisco. Check out this quiz. See how well you can do it. A lot of fun. All right, guys. Later.